Welcome everybody to another weather video. If you have comments, let's talk about winter storm. So we have winter storm warnings going from Colorado, New Mexico, Texas, Mississippi, Tennessee, North Carolina, Virginia, all up the West Coast, and all through the Midwest, and back to Colorado. So we have winter storm warnings all through here. The storm is already starting to evolve and starting to get more aggressive. So or I'm hearing reports of of ice across this area already. So so right in here we have ongoing ice. So so there's that. Um so and then we're gonna have another system. We're gonna have more moisture pull in. So right now, whatever's happening is the first part of the storm. So it is agreeing on the European model right now. We have crippling ice storm warnings across Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, and Tennessee, and we have more ice storm warnings across Georgia. That includes Atlanta, South Carolina, North Carolina, and Tennessee. These areas are going to get hit hard. There are several states of emergency ahead of this system. So there's going to be an interesting system. We will get into snow totals, ice, and temperatures because of the fact that right across here is going to be very cold because of the back end of the low pressure system. So I don't think we have any outlooks for severe weather. None. No severe weather outlooks, but we do have a large area of thunder of thunderstorms. So where the sleet, hail, or snow, sleet, or ice is going to fall, we could see thunderstorms. So gotta be out on the lookout for that. Our low pressure system right now, it is right about here. So right now it has even make landfall, and we're already seeing a lot of moisture getting funneled in like this right now. So, which right now we do have our high pressure about here, which is bringing down uh, the cold air, which we're going to see a big old clash of ice right across here, no matter if it's sleet, snow, or ice. So, so we're not going to look at the GFS. We're going to look at European model. European model does a better understanding on winter systems. So yeah. So this is pretty much, I would say right now. Maybe maybe it's a little, because right now the storm's a little bit ahead of schedule, but not by much. But we are definitely seeing cold rain. I I would say this is probably more ice than sleet, and we're seeing definitely good amount of snow going on there. So yeah, there's that. So if we push forward more and more, it becomes more widespread as we have a officially ongoing major snowstorm and a major ice storm unfolding across here. So we have those perspectives ongoing in the next 24 hours. So and then eventually that low pressure system comes up right here. So it develops up low pressure pops up here, and that's when we really get this ice going across here with major ongoing snow across here. So it's a very compact system. So far, it's going along with the European model. Uh, and like I said, I don't right across here. I don't rule out maybe a marginal tornado risk there. For either Saturday or Sunday. I think Sunday. But we might get a marginal risk for tornadoes. 'Cause, definitely supports it there. So there you go. And then eventually the cold air wraps around. So there's that. So we're gonna go to this model. As you can see here, we have our pretty much I would say right in this purple area up to north here, 3 to 6, depending on how much dry air and how if the cold air supports. But I would say it would probably be more out here that gets exactly that. Maybe even here. But if it's somewhere right in here, I think we're gonna end up less in Illinois because of the fact that we got temperatures that are so cold that the snow can't moisture from or the snow doesn't drop. It won't drop, and it's dry. So we'll see how much snow will will end up across here. So it'll be an interesting part. And then I expect right in here to get a, a foot of snow. There may be pockets where there's 2 feet of snow in some areas. So, and then right here is going to be huge, huge snow totals here. I expect 2 feet, 2 feet of snow, maybe even three in pockets. So, so yeah. And then eventually we're gonna have to watch the lake effect snows right in here over the next several days as we get that cold air coming off the lakes. So so yeah, and then as we get right across here, we're gonna have to wait and see how much snow we get down here because it's gonna be more of an ice than anything. So we'll have to wait and see for that. So yeah, there's that, and then we have to go here, and we have to go to the ice forecast. So let's take a look at your ice forecast. So right now we are expecting right across here 1 to 2 inches of ice, which is going to be crippling. We could have areas where we have no power for weeks, including right here, but it hasn't fully rendered in yet. But I expect at least 1 to 2 inch of. We're gonna have to watch out for that. And uh rest of these areas right across here, we could get around 0.50 to 0.25 or lower. And then we're gonna go to here. New run available. Nice. GFS has a new run available. Alright. Go. No, not there. Let's go here. Let's go to severe weather. Let's go to. Well, it's not letting me look at that. So we're gonna go back to here. Let's go. So, like I said, we might have a marginal risk for tornadoes across southern Alabama and northern Florida for tornadoes. It's not a big deal there. But, definitely supports it. It definitely supports some supercells down there. So we'll have to wait and see what happens down there. But not a lot of people are talking about it. But I feel like it's worth talking about because it is part of the weather. So, yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. If you haven't yet, please like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys all tomorrow with another new weather video. Peace.